Right, Shalom.
Shalom.
When the start of source by giving all praise to Yahweh, Hashem, Yahweh Shai, Hashem Makar-Kadash. Right, double honors to the Apostle of Great Millstone. Double honors to the Apostle of Great Millstone. Honor to you, brothers, doing the work of the Most High in truth and in sincerity. Right, just bros from London camp. Right, just gonna get into something real quick. Right, and just see where the spirit leads. Right, and the thing that was it was on my mind yesterday, man. Like there was a time. It's funny because I was gonna say, like, there's a time when you could say that Jake wouldn't do certain things, right? Jake, if there were moles, it'd be a down low. But now you're seeing Jake go out and they're being outwardly moles, right? They're being, freaky and fruity as hell, right? But then really you think about it, and it's like you read through the history, and Jake been doing lewd acts, right? You think about in like Judges. Right, when basically they were just trying to, Benjamin was just doing the most, man. Yeah. Okay, so it's like it's a history that actually Jake has gone into that sort of lifestyle. You read the letter that Apostle. We'll go and get all these precepts. You read the letter Apostle Paul, right? Wrote in Romans. He was like, bro, like. Yeah, he was like, bro, like certainly you was like, we man doing it.
Yeah, that's Jake. Jake always become the biggest heathen.
That's it.
That the scripture says it, that their deeds they overpass the wicked.
Yeah.
That's Jake. That's within the history. It's like, what I mean? It's like, it's like that complex. Have you ever seen that complex? Or you might have a white boy or. Let's say a very like light skin like Jake in the world.
Yeah.
Remember in school there was always like a light skinned Jake in the world.
Yeah. That
like he's so light skinned he almost looks white.
Yeah.
And he has to over compromise to prove that he's Jake. And it's like he's just forcing it.
Yeah.
And the point I'm making is it's sort of like with like when Jake go and follow the other heathen. Have you ever seen when a Jake become a Muslim?
Yeah.
Here it is. He's talking with a normal accent last week, and now he's a Muslim. Yeah, he's never been
pious.
to. Yeah, this guy's never been to Saudi Arabia or whatever. But then now he's speaking, with a whole fucking accent now.
Yeah.
Yes, bro. How are you? Like nigga, what? Yeah, I mean, always like again, if Jake become a Mo, they're like out mowing Mo Edomites. So, you know what I mean?
Yeah, the more Edomites, they're like, yo, chill.
or it's sort of like, when you say Jake, when you see Jake become an Edomite or a Raccoon, they're just out Esauing Esau.
Yeah, like David Lammy.
Yeah.
Let me if everyone's putting back in.
Yeah, I'm being a supplanter. Right?
Okay. This is Proverbs 12:26, just on what you were saying.
Yeah.
It says, the righteous is more excellent than his neighbor, but the way of a wicked seduceth him.
Yeah, man. It's, because that's just Jake, man. It makes me think of that scripture as well, man. I planted you a noble vine.
Oh, yeah, that's a good precept.
Then it goes, how have you become a degenerate vine unto me, man? Because we basically learn the ways of these nations and taking it to the 10th power, man.
That's it. Let me get the precept there. You can just quote it. So Jeremiah 2:20. For of old time I've broken thy yoke and burst thy bands, and thou sayest, I will not transgress.
That's Jake. Like you mentioned, Judges. Like Jake will say, Lord, we're sorry. You know what I mean? It's sort of like, because Jake is the Lord's wife, right? So it's like, she cheats on you, you take her back. You know what I mean? And she just keep doing it, man. Yeah.
That's it. Goes on to say, when upon every hill and over every green tree thou wanderest, playing the harlot.
Yeah. It's just being a hoe. I don't know why that happened.
It's not supposed to do that.
Just being a hoe.
That's it.
Yeah.
It says, yet a planted thee a noble vine, wholly a right seed. How then art thou turned into a degenerate plant of a strange vine unto me?
Yeah, man. Which being, being a strange plant is doing the things of these other nations, man.
That's it.
Corrupting our ways completely. Scripture says, and mingled among the heathen and learn their work. I mean, the point you're making essentially, you know, like the point you're making essentially, man. It makes me even think about the Maccabees era.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, it's like Jake was going basically over the top to just be like the heathen, man.
Yeah.
Making themselves uncircumcised, you know?
Yeah. And you understand why the Most High got annoyed. You read through certain precepts, right, certain things, you're just there like, bro, Jake, you know, the Most High will be like, I'm gonna have mercy on you. And how would Jake repay the Most High? They'd repay the Most High by basically going off again, man.
Yeah.
Right? So that's why this time the Lord was like, alright, watch this. You know, and oh boy did we watch.
Yeah.
You know, the Lord had us you know, in straits.
Yeah.
Right? So I was gonna get what you was just quoting just then.
Yeah.
Right? This is First Maccabees 1 and 11. It says, in those days went there out of Israel wicked men, who persuaded many, saying, let us go and make a covenant with the heathen that are round about, right? Around about us. For since we departed from them, we have had much sorrow.
Yeah, you know, that's Jake. Like in every empire that they're under, they just want to go and sell out. You know, they want to see, you know, basically like enjoy the perks of going into the ways of the heathen, which though you think is perks, you're just going to be going against your power, man.
That's it.
You know,
that's it. So this device pleased them well, right? It says, then certain of the people were so forward herein, right, that they went to the king, who gave them license to do after the ordinances of the heathen.
Yep.
You know what?
There you go.
Yeah, whereupon they built a place of exercise at Jerusalem according to the customs of the heathen, and made themselves uncircumcised, and took the holy covenant, and joined themselves to the heathen, and were sold to do mischief.
Yeah, they were sold to do mischief. They just lost their way and just became as Gentiles, man. You know, which involved many wicked sacrifices, you know, and rituals. You know, like, you know, Bacchus.
Yep.
Like even now, you know, like Benjamin and the islands in general, which is Trinidad, you know, they have Bacchanal.
Yeah.
Where you fucking see them with the damn horns, with a black paint. You've been seeing them. You've been seeing them. Bro, that shit looks like abominable, man.
Yeah.
Where you could just imagine them doing the same thing back then.
So, yeah. So let me grab the precept that you know, from where we've got the title. It says Isaiah 3 and 9. It says, the show of their countenance doth witness against them, right? And they declare their sin as Sodom, they hide it not, right? It says, woe unto their soul.
Yeah, they're like, you know, that's what's going on out here, man. It's like they've basically drunk that wine of Babylon. You know, they're basically drunk, man. They're basically drunk. It's like that's what Babylon has done to them.
Yeah.
It's like even something that we are talking about how like wickedness is just. I mean, wickedness has always been in music, but now it's on another level.
Yeah.
And it's like it changes the trends of people.
Yes. Yeah.
Like, you know, it's like this whole eating ass thing.
Yeah.
Like, I mean, I don't remember hearing it in music as much as I do now. But back in the day, it wasn't like that. But then it became the music, it became the trend. Obviously, niggas are wicked, probably was doing that fucking anyway.
Yeah.
But it's like, but now
now they can declare this.
Yeah. It's now a trend.
Yeah.
Onto the youngers, you know.
That's it.
Yeah.
That's it. Just on what you were saying, we'll go back to Isaiah. This is Micah 2 and 10. Arise ye and depart, for this is not your rest, because it is polluted. Right, and this world is hella polluted, man. Right, you know what the brothers going into the music and the media, right, really helps push that pollution into the minds of the people, right? Which is why you get certain countries. I think it was Egypt, man. There was this one particular lady, right? She was trying to sing about certain things, right, bro? They were like, you ain't doing that.
Yeah.
You know?
And even now, you know, in China, there was like basically the image of influencers that they can't basically push freaks.
Yeah.
I mean, like basically, remember they was trying to make their men in the media look more masculine, basically.
Yeah. Because it's important, man.
Yeah, you know, even remember just before the camera, we was touching on like how like, you know, how young men can like learn from just seeing the image of a man around them growing up, even if you don't know that you're being influenced. You know what I mean? It happens.
Exactly.
You know what I mean? Like, you know what I mean? If you have a let's say like a fan member that's into boxing, you know, even if you don't necessarily do it growing up, those certain kind of tendencies you realize later in your life, it's played a part.
Exactly.
Just as it is coming from a dysfunctional family.
Yeah, well, it's just sort of like we talk about them children. Like, for instance, at the basically where we go camp, there's an individual, man, that basically he the geezer's got a boyfriend, a husband, whatever, and then it's like he's got youths.
Oh yeah.
And you see the 3 youths, and you just look at them 3 boys, and it's like, bro, like they're gonna be fucked up when they grow up. They ain't gonna know right from long left, because what those parents, if you can call them that, right,
abusers of mankind.
Abusers of mankind, right, are gonna be instilling wicked principles in them, right? They ain't gonna say, nah, don't live this lifestyle, it's bad for you. They're gonna be saying, look how happy we are as this big family.
Yeah, because you know what, they start to like, you know, associate wickedness with like good feelings. See, the Bible is the scriptures is not about feelings.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It's what's right or like what's wrong.
That's it.
Like in this world, wickedness is trending. Wickedness is acceptable.
Yeah.
So because you get praise for wickedness, you think wickedness is righteous.
Exactly.
So it's like we're tying into the topic. It's like Jake C. Basically in this world, bro, if you want to make it, be a faggot.
Yeah.
Take drugs. Sorry, be a freak.
Yeah, I was trying to take down both my channels right now.
Be a freak. You know, take drugs.
Yeah.
Just do evil. Yeah. And before you know it, you like accumulate wealth and riches, man.
Yeah, that's it. It says, so finishing off Mark 2 and 10, it says, arise ye and depart, for this is not your rest, because it is polluted. It shall destroy you even with a sore destruction, right? So we read there the pollution, right? And then, you know, the sore destruction, because as the bro was just going into, right, you know, seeing things, which is funny, the truck in front says kinship on the back. You know, when you're around your kin, right, growing up, those influences, that's what they influence you, right? You know, as what they say, children are like sponges, man, right? So you gotta be, you know, careful how you're around children, what you're saying around children, because they'll pick
that up right.
Yeah.
Like, yo, how you learn that?
Exactly. And don't be at school like, eat it, mate. You know, whoa.
Yeah, man.
Exactly. When we finish off Isaiah, right? Isaiah 3 and 9 says, the show of their countenance doth witness against them, and they declare their sin as Sodom, they hide it not. Woe unto their soul, for they have rewarded evil unto themselves.
Yeah.
Right? Yeah.
Woe unto their soul. Because eventually, you feel like it's doing, you know, there's benefits in doing it. But guess what? Eventually, man, you go pay for your sins, man.
That's it.
I mean, it's sort of like that freakish lifestyle. You see, you know these freaks is all, you know what I mean? It's all cool. It seems at first it seemed like it's all cool and it's just trendy and you know it's all good. But then, have you seen how most of these freaks, bro? When you see them like old, they look aged, they look drawn, they look bugged out, man.
Yeah,
because sin. Obviously, this flesh has been subject, you know, to conquers sin, but you know when you live in sin and you just like embrace that dark vibration all the time, it actually it breaks your body down, bro.
Yeah.
Have you seen that? You know the scripture speaks about old adulterer that doubteth.
Yeah.
You just see, you know them. You see them rusty niggas, man.
You know, it's funny because I was like, am I going to get this preset? And then I ended up not getting it. But then I was like, actually, let me get this preset of what you say. It says, Sirach 19:29, a man may be known by his look, right? And one that hath understanding by his countenance when thou meetest him. Right, but what I wanted there was, just as bro was going into, a man may be known by his look, man. Right? Because you get certain people, once again, these moments, you can see this, you know, certain times you see someone, you see a Jake, and well, you see a man, and you go, that's a fish, innit?
Yeah.
Won't say anything, but the spirit that's on them, right?
It just
radiates that freakish lifestyle, man.
Yeah.
Right? Because you can see now this person ain't right, man.
Yeah.
Okay? Even Jake's that will what'd you call it? That will look you remember the guy who was like, oh, is that so and so's older brother?
Yeah.
When it was right. The thing is, like, you at first it's like, is he straight? And you look a bit more, it's like, nah, that's a freak, bro.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah.
What was I gonna get? This is damn, not meant to go forward. Right. It says Romans 1:26. For this cause the Most High gave them up unto vile affections. For even their women did change the natural use into that which is against nature.
Yeah, and it's like even now it's like, you know, just a rise of just more of these freaks around.
Yeah.
Lesbianism.
That's that now. That one's on
bro, like being bisexual for a lot of these women is like a default setting.
Yeah.
It's like, and crazy thing is, I mean, I've spoken to women before where they'll say, yeah, I'm straight, but then they'll tell you they had a lesbian experience.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I'm straight, but you know, like I never dated a girl, but you know, I did this one. I'm like, bro, how? You know, but it just shows you, man. You know, Jake have been, you know, just corrupted, man.
That's it.
And just have it right. Jake is just wicked too, man.
Yeah. So it says, for even their women did change a natural use into that which is against nature, and likewise also the men leaving the natural use of the woman, right? So a woman's natural use, right? Get popped and have babies, man, right? This is abandoned. You know, you read the way the scripture's written sometimes.
Yeah.
It's like burned in their lust one toward another, right? Men with men work in that which is unseemly, and receiving in themselves the recompense of their error, which was me.
Yeah, them fucking STIs and diseases, and just the complications that come with that shit.
Yeah.
You know, because you know you know what I mean. Like you're just going against nature, man.
That's it. And the thing is, both these priests that we read Isaiah 3, right, and this one now in Romans, right, that same common theme is this idea of, yeah, you reap what you sow, innit? Alright, you now you're being put to death, or you know, you're going through this, that, or the other, right? It's like, yeah, I mean, you did it, right? You know, you're getting this judgment because you did it. You know, they'll be trying to talk to us. Oh, we're oppressed. Oh, we do this. Oh, we go through this. Yeah, because you ain't right. I ain't my fault. You know why you trying to stick that on?
Because you know, like, you know what I mean. If you go according to the laws, statutes, and commandments of the Bible, it's like even when you read our law, it says surely this is a wise and understanding people. You know, surely, you know what I mean? Surely it's a wise and understanding people, man.
Well, can I grab this?
Yep.
Right? Because Jake has taken that wisdom, right, and taken it to the left-hand side. This is Jeremiah 4:22. For my people is foolish, they have not known me. Right? They are sottish children, and they have none understanding. They are wise to do evil, right? But to do good, they have no knowledge.
Yeah, man. Jake out here, it's just more wise. It's just wise to do evil, you know, to do wickedness, man, when it comes to selling drugs or doing any kind of manner of evil.
Yeah, Jake will be like, yeah, man, I'm bad at math. But as soon as it comes to, alright, cool, so how much you got to move? Yeah, alright, so if I get this kilo, right,
do that.
chop it up this many ways, then do this, do that, and then if I sell this much by that time, then I can make this much. And it's like they all break it down, and they're doing some hard maths and that. But then these times, like, I don't know how to do maths, but to do evil, right, to do the wickedness, they know how to, man.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah. That's the side effects of being under Esau.
Yeah.
And Jake just embraced the wickedness, because again, historically, that's Jake for you.
Yeah. Through history, right? So back in Romans 1:28 now, it says, even as they did not like to retain the Most High in their knowledge, the Most High gave them over to a reprobate mind to do those things which are not convenient.
So that proves, if you engage in those acts and you're doing those things, you'll have a reprobate mind.
Mm-hmm.
So you're not normal.
That's it.
You're actually not logical.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Because of what you're doing. And it's even like, remember, like I was speaking to you, bro. I was talking about how, like, now in the nursery, in certain nurseries for children, there's freaks.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? There's like certain freaks and stuff. Like, you actually might have a teacher working as a faggot. So like Mo. So like Mo, you know what I mean? A Mo or a bisexual. It's like that shit can influence people's children, man. Because they're again, children are like, observers.
That's it.
So if that's been accepted by their school and their younger days, you never know. Your children are in these schools fucking getting influenced.
Yeah.
Which is another reason why Esau, the devil, has to be taken down.
That's it. That's why you put up them prayers for your household and everything, man. Because it's just like, what this man is pushing in this world, right, ain't right, man. He ain't right. His philosophies ain't right, right? And you just got to go, right? But also I wanted to touch on there, right? It says, if I can read it again, right? It says Romans 1:28. It says, and even as they did not like to retain the Most High in their knowledge, the Most High gave them over to a reprobate mind, right? Which is why, man, the Most High, man, here it is. He can put that spirit on an individual and then jack him up for it.
Yeah. That just shows you the power of the Lord.
Yeah.
Right.
Goes on to say, over reprobate mind to do those things which are not convenient, right? It says, being filled with all unrighteousness, fornication, wickedness, covetousness, maliciousness, full of envy, murder, debate, deceit, malignity, whisperers, backbiters, haters of the Most High, despiteful, proud, boasters, inventors of evil things, disobedient to parents, right? Without understanding, covenant breakers, without natural affection, implacable and merciful, who knowing the judgment of the Most High, right, that they which do such, who knowing the judgment of the Most High, that they which commit such things are worthy of death, not only do the same, but have pleasure in them that do them, right? So, for instance, you get these women, for instance, that will say, "Oh no, I ain't," they'll be like, "I'm not, of that lifestyle," but they'll have friends that are of that lifestyle, right? The main proponents, the main people that back up these freaks, right, are these women, man, right? This idea, would you call it, everyone should be happy because women are all about what? Their feelings, right? But that's why even when they first started pushing all of this, right, the main people that they came through with it was via the woman, man, right? Because he knows that the woman is the weaker vessel. Just grab that real quick. Yeah. Right, so it says, I just want it's in the middle, but it says 1 Peter 3:7, likewise ye husbands dwell with them according to knowledge, giving honor unto the wife as unto the weaker vessel, right? And as being heirs together of the grace of life, that your prayers be not hindered, right? So once again, going into this idea of a weaker vessel, right, in the sense that they need guidance, man. Like I was joking about yesterday, but being serious at the same time, right? Talking about how basically, like, you're dealing with a child, man.
Yeah.
You know, you're dealing with these women, you're dealing with some of the mental capacity of a child, right? Esau puts them in business suits, right? And in offices. So you think, sometimes you forget that now you're just dealing with a big kid, 35 years old, but doesn't know how to really think for themselves.
Yeah, 35-year-old teenager.
Yeah, exactly.
And that's what happens on the Esau, man. Everything's been turned upside down, man.
Yeah.
Which is why it's a beautiful seeing the judgments that started. Like with these benefits being cut. And then lifestyle as we know it coming to an end. Because really these women in this life are just comfortable because of the benefits that they've gotten from Esau.
Yeah.
But like all these things are about to expire, man.
That's it.
You know what I mean? All these comforts are about to vanish. You know what I mean? It's like the Lord is gonna judge the earth, bro.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It's like it's beautiful. Because all this like freak lifestyle and being a feminist and these wicked concepts, these are gonna expire.
Mm-hmm.
It's like, bro, you think well, when a damn like a power cut happens in massive cities, you think people are talking about being a feminist then?
Oh no, but this is why.
So sorry, bro. It's like sorry. Just a quick one. It's like when people start starving. Like, do you think anyone's thinking about LGBTQ rights?
Exactly.
You know what I mean? Like, when people are starving in the streets and people can't find water and there's famine, you think people are all these concepts, all the wine is gonna pour away, basically. Sorry, bro.
No,
I just wanted to finish that point.
No, it's all good, bro. It's like, but because it was a thing of like, in Gaza, there ain't no feminists in Gaza.
You think people got time for that wine out there right now?
No.
They're just trying to live, man.
Yeah, trying to survive.
Yeah, trying to survive.
Yeah, it's trying to survive and stay alive.
Yeah.
Right, because that's the thing, and that's why the judgment that's going to come on these women is going to be the way that it is, because they know what their position is. They know they need a man, right? Because each time there's talk of war, guess what? What they start making? They start making jokes about going back in the kitchen.
Going back in the kitchen, yeah.
They're going back and doing what they were made to do, right? So basically, what they're trying to have, what's this, the word they're saying? Trying to have their cake and eat it, man, right? But let me grab this, right? It's Isaiah 32 from 9. It says, "Rise up, ye women that are at ease." And Esau's put these women at mad ease, man. Right, he's put them at mad ease, right, with their, as bro was going into, their different programs and stuff like that. Now it just so happened that a judge basically said that they are going to have to continue the snap, right? But
but guess what? It's temporary because eventually, what's going to happen in these cities is the life and comforts you have are going to break down.
Yeah.
But it just shows you the panic that they had. And still have, it's like it shows you, what's coming
soon
to your future.
And then if I was gonna say, and I speak as a man when I say this, I think that they got what they wanted from it anyway, which was, okay, how much prep are we gonna have to do when we do cut this thing, i.e. in terms of how, because just from the sentiment that was coming out online, the snaps and the videos are coming out online, people say, I'm just gonna go rob the store, man.
Oh, there was that one he says, basically, if we got to cook and eat crackers, no pun intended, well, pun intended. Like, she literally was talking about, if I gotta take out an Edomite and cook and eat them. It just shows you, man. When these remember that famous line by the Joker. What did he say? Like,
oh yeah, when the chips are down,
yeah,
these civilized people
yeah,
eat each other.
that's what's gonna happen. And that's what's written to happen. People gonna be like, you know, bro, people gonna be eating each other.
Yeah.
Cannibalism is actually coming back.
Yeah. And you know what it is? It's beautiful, man, because the apostles. Because when you was about to say that, I was cannibalism's coming back in a big way. The apostles been saying that. And now we're living through those times, right? We're living through the cannibalism isn't here, but just that spirit of like, look, man, if I gotta eat, I'm gonna eat.
Well, yeah, and then on top of that, you've pumped meds like into the culture of people.
Yeah.
I mean, Babylon especially, but even here, bro, a lot of people are on meds, bro. A lot of people are actually on meds for, it could be anything, mental health, people might be taking certain blood pressure medications thinking it's just for your blood pressure, not knowing, because remember what Esau's a serpent. Esau, you know what Esau does, right? You know what he will do? He'll be like, this pill thins out your blood and stops heart attacks, but then these times is giving you cancer and destroying your damn liver.
That's it.
Point is, it's not out of the realm of possibility where he is experimenting on people, like in terms of like certain meds that you think is normal vitamins or whatever, but it's just literally making people lose their minds and shit.
That's it.
Like, well, prime example, these pills these women take, like, you remember, like I was going into that book, you know, like there's information on birth control pills, you know, like they take the pills to stop pregnancy, like leading to mental health issues.
Yes.
And by the history of causing cancer.
Yeah, and you know what? I think this is gonna be like the first time in mass, because like the pill's been around, but it's like our generation of women, like around our age,
it's
first
really
where it's
better.
like the word they've been on that from when their 20s, right, for years upon years upon years. So you know, and then you look at what's happening worldwide with the falling birth rate.
Yeah.
You know, because you hear, so I remember there was one chick that I know, right? She basically had been, she had the injection, and basically she hadn't had a period, and basically couldn't get pregnant. She was 34, couldn't have a period.
And come to think about it, bro. Every woman that I met in my life that's on the pill, still on the pill, or on the injection, or on the coil, they have mental health problems.
Yeah.
Like, because a prime example, copper, right? The actual coil that some women use in their box, right, is actually linked to increased copper levels in your body, because copper, like, is a good mineral, but too much of it can like give you like psychosis, mental health issues, and put demons on you essentially. Because remember, like, certain drugs, right, which is, you know, minerals, can alter your mind state. So even that coil, like, you know, you might think I'm exaggerating, like, not you, let's just say, you might think I'm exaggerating. These bitches be taking out a coil that's high in copper and is leaking the copper into the body. It's putting like actual demons in it, man. You know, or even taking these birth control pills, putting that real demons in there, man.
Let me grab this real quick and go back into it. It says, Sirach 38:4, the Lord hath created medicines out of the earth, and he that is wise will not abhor them.
Yeah, because, you know, the body's about balance, man. But Esau's made everything out of balance.
Out of whack.
Hello, look at this.
Right.
Get the fuck out of here, man. Who's that, man?
Yeah, but yeah, no. It's the point that we're making, right? Is these medicines, right? Are man left a flag up.
Yeah,
Well done, good job, mate. Yeah, so say the Lord has medicines, right, that He's created, and when you look into certain ways of how these medicines are created, they'll be synthesized from natural stuff.
Yeah.
So it's like just give it the natural stuff.
Yeah,
then.
yeah, because you know the that's why it's like, you know, it's always better to get it from the natural sources, simply because the natural source comes with a full spectrum. You know what I mean, and it is bio like available.
Yep.
You know what I mean? It's a bio like available, man.
Yeah.
Because not every nutrient can be had in the same level. You've got something called trace minerals, whereby your body only needs a little bit.
Yeah.
And there's other minerals like, well, there's other vitamins like vitamin C, where your body can deal with more.
Yeah. And just excrete the rest.
Yeah, exactly.
You know. Yeah, because you know some things are like as well as going in. Some things are good for you.
It's transitory.
Yep.
Sorry, what did you say?
No, I was gonna say some things are good for you, right? But it's like as soon as you have too much of it, now you got issues.
Yep.
You know, so that's what even the herbs. You get certain herbs, man. You overdo it, man. You're gonna cause yourself problems.
Yeah.
You know, which is why in fact I'll read the rest. Which is why this scripture goes into, you know, just the importance of a physician. Right, it says Sirach 38 from the top says, honor a physician with the honor due unto him, for the uses which he may have of him, for the Lord hath created him.
Yep.
For of the Most High cometh healing, right, and he shall receive honor of the king. Right, the skill of the physician shall lift up his head, and in the sight of great men he shall be in admiration.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah, because the scripture says that, like, health in a good state is above all. Infinite wealth. Because a person on their deathbed will exchange all their wealth for a couple of minutes, man. You know what I mean? It's shit, man. If you see these Rockefellers, Rothschilds that have had heart transplants, man, like, where you get 9 hearts from, man?
Yeah, for real.
Shit, these niggas ain't trying to go.
Yeah, because like most people, what do you call it? They be on that what's that thing, man? That list, what you call it? Let's transplant list for ages, man.
Yeah.
But these somehow, man, because it could, well, with the heart transplant, it ain't like kidney or something where like people have 2 kidneys in it. Like you can give one away.
Yeah.
Like a heart transplant, that means someone dead. Someone's dead, bro. You know, for that individual to be getting 9 heart transplants.
Yeah. You know. Hey, man, that's Esau, innit? You just make a young basketballer, you know, get caught like in a car crash or some shit.
Yeah, that's
what you gotta do, man.
That's it.
That's E for you. You know, but just in general, man, everything out here, man, is just out of balance, man.
That's it.
You know, and it's like order needs to be restored in the planet, man.
Yeah.
Because it's just like we're seeing. There is no perks of being involved in and under the vibration of wickedness, man.
Yeah.
Under Esau. Right?
That's it. What was I gonna get? Right, it says Isaiah 24:5 says the earth also is defiled under the inhabitants thereof, right, because they have transgressed the laws, changed the ordinance, broken the everlasting covenant.
And it just you learn more and more on a daily basis why everything just needs a factory reset.
Yeah.
You know, there's like wickedness is like a web in this world. It's so many layers of intertwined evil in this planet that instead of trying to untangle that web, just burn it. Just burn it.
Oh yeah, but on that one, I remember back in the days you used to have what, LimeWire,
Yeah.
or Aries and that. You know, back in the day we had, you know, downloaded music.
Yeah.
right? And then after a while, your computer got a virus,
Yeah.
right? And then you know them ones when it's like the computer wasn't even turning on, or if you turn it on, it would take like 30 minutes to come on. It got to a point where you just had to find the Windows disk and just restart it.
Yeah.
Just start again.
Yeah.
You know, and that's what this place needs, right? It's reached a point where you just need to put the disc in.
Yeah. You know.
Exactly.
Yeah, I mean, it's just done, bro. It's done. It's done, bro.
That's it.
You
Look
know?
for the serial key.
Yeah, and that's
right?
it.
Put it in, and then good to go.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
But that's what this place needs, man.
But hey, and that's why before that, a great humbling is gonna come to the
Yeah.
earth. You know, like, bro, starvation and famine.
Yeah, well,
Like,
that.
get that one as well. The evil arrows of famine. It says, you know, that's what's needed out there. You know.
Yeah. And
You know, because you got these bonehead Christians that believe the Lord is just gonna come here, and, you know, everything gonna be sweet, everything gonna be good, you know, and then just high, you know, I'm back, and then, no,
Yeah.
a judgment has to be established upon this earth first, you know, because again, the earth needs judgment, man.
It needs judgment, you know, even on the subject matter. The fact that we've got to, what's the word? Tiptoe around these individuals, man. Right? Here it is, which it might work with them. Right? You're gonna take this. The geezer might even be your boss. All right, and you're gonna take orders from God that he doesn't even know where to put it.
Damn.
You know. So like someone who is a degenerate, and then now this person has is put in positions of authority above you.
Yeah, a person that's not logical is gonna tell you about logic and leadership.
Exactly, he's gonna give you a performance review. You know, I don't actually think that. Well, you can't think, bro. You know.
That's why I gotta go, man.
Yeah. This is would you call
And
it?
then get I mean, after that we can get Revelation 18, man.
Yeah.
Because it's like Bible. Well, and then we can actually get Revelation 17 and 4 first. Where it speaks about it, you know, the wine. You know. Anyway, go ahead.
Yeah, I wanted to get this. Is 2nd Ezra 15 verse. I'm just going to read verse 5 and 6. Right, it says, "Behold, saith the Lord, I'll bring plagues upon the world, the sword, famine, death, and destruction. Right, for wickedness hath exceedingly polluted the whole earth, and their hurtful works are fulfilled."
Yeah, speak on it.
That's it. So, you know, people ask, you know, why these things are going to happen. It's like, well, because wickedness, man. Right.
Exceedingly.
You know, and yeah, this I mean, it's exceeding, man. Right, you'll be watching something, right, and then he will just put some freaks in there, right, and the thing is, we'll cut into like certain of them shows, like on what was it, Netflix, went for a period of time when they will just like do the most, man. Right, they'll just like cut scenes, and it's just the most. It's like, bro, this didn't even need. You know them ones. It's like didn't even fit the storyline, but they wanted to push that agenda. They wanted to push that wine, man.
Yeah.
You know.
You know. It's interesting, man. I kind of saw that. Yeah, I mean, I used to watch a program called The Shy. Like, I used to watch a program called The Shy, and basically, man, bro, that program was mad. Like that program was about bro, do the maps in your phone, bro, Shy. That program was just just a normal nigga flick where the you know, violence or whatever, but then they just immersed in a trance.
I just had in the nigga flick.
Yeah, I just had to just turn that shit off, man.
Yeah.
You know? Yeah. Like, it's just like, bro, like it didn't even fit the damn storyline.
Yeah. But they do it to push that agenda. It's like it's trying to multitask at the moment. Damn, is it for real?
Yeah. I think it was that time.
Oh, okay. Yeah, so I'm just gonna have to drop a message. Read this now. I'm gonna have to drop a message. What do you want? You said 17 and 4.
Yeah. Yeah, we're gonna close
This is Revelation 17:4. It says, and the woman was arrayed in purple and scarlet color, and decked with gold and precious stones and pearls, having a golden cup in her hand, full of abominations and filthiness of her fornication. Right, and upon her forehead was a name written, Mystery, Babylon the Great, the mother of harlots and abominations of the earth.
Yeah, the mother of harlots and abominations of the earth, man. The actual mother of harlots, man. You're gonna give the birth to nothing but evil and wickedness, man. You know?
Yeah.
What does it say?
Yeah, so we're gonna go 3 miles on it.
Yeah, it could be Mystery, Babylon the Great. You know, maybe because it gives birth to nothing but just evil and wickedness, man. You know?
Yeah. In fact, if I can grab this real quick, get my thing out. Right, this is Isaiah 19:4. Where is it again? Just look through it. This is 19:14, Salakia. Right, it says, Yahweh hath mingled a perverse spirit in the midst thereof, and they have caused Egypt to err in every work thereof, as a drunken man staggereth in his vomit.
Yeah, man. You know, it's happening out here in this world, man.
Yeah.
I mean, especially Babylon. That's nothing. That's just what's just pushed out here. But that's why it's eventually going to be just judged, like, you know what I mean, and destroyed. You know.
That's it.
But yeah, let's just get a last one and we're gonna close out.
Ezekiel 5:16.
There you go.
It says Ezekiel 5:16 says, when I shall send upon them arrows of famine, which shall be for their destruction, and which I will send to destroy you, and I will increase the famine upon you, and will break your staff of bread.
Yeah, I mean that's what took place back then, but guess what? The same thing is about to come now. You know, these judgments. You know, there's the scripture refers it to as what? The spirits of vengeance, man.
Yeah.
The spirits of vengeance, which is going to come upon the earth to bring judgment, man. So that's why, hey, man, it's actually beautiful seeing these people catch hell and lose their minds, because they've had a long ass period of comfort, man. They've had a long ass period of doing whatever they felt was right.
Yeah.
But anyway, let's we just wanted to do a quick kind of in transit.
Yeah.
All right. So with that, we're gonna say all praises be to
Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahushua, Ba'ashem Kadash.
Double honor to apostles and others, great apostles.
Double honors.